Hi, Jeff Bale, Flash Evolution, where we're doing some video blogs of some written blogs that we have on our website. Our website is myflashevolution.com. Please visit us. Like us on Facebook, like us on Google+, like us on LinkedIn, share us to all your friends as we expose ourselves to the world and with some ideas of how we can grow in expertise. You need to get your head in the game, that's for sure. I see comedians go out in the streets today, and you see them on some of the comedy shows, like Jay Leno used to do it a lot, Jimmy Fallon. They go out in the street and they ask people questions about current events and historical things. The response is hilarious, and I guess I'm always amazed at how little people seem to know. And it's like, did you go to school? It's kind of amazing because I know all the answers. Now, it does appear like we have an uneducated Americans. But you know something, I'm going to make the assumption, maybe it's just the pressure of the moment, the fact that you got a camera in your face that makes your mind go blank. Because I do believe we've been educated well. We know things. Maybe they're not the most valuable things to know, but we do know things. We've been taught things. We as a nation have been so blessed with prosperity, but our prosperity has produced some negative things. You see, today we seek to be entertained 24/7. It's very difficult to find a quiet place. Our restaurants are filled with widescreen TVs, connecting gaming mediums in a place where people feel free to use their cell phone for a number of things. What once was considered to be rude, like talking on a phone in a public place, is now perfectly acceptable. Now, not necessarily in my book, but I'm one of those old guys now. We are plugged into the entertainment industry, and we seem to be unplugged from life. There's been some funny pictures around about where you show four people sitting in a restaurant and all of them looking at their cell phones, and that's the way it is. So, is that good or bad? I'll leave that up to you. But I think we certainly have become unplugged from life. I think we should spend time looking at eternal things versus things that are temporal. We need to invest in people. Those are eternal things. If I want to live beyond my years and I want to write an epitaph on my tombstone, I need to invest my time in other people, because then I can live beyond my years. Our world and society, as we have known it, is changing. The average person probably feels like they cannot make a difference, and therefore they just kind of do their own thing. So they're unplugged from being involved in making a better difference. Some feel their actions can't change anything because they feel their voice is too small. Worse than that, I think people are so enamored with all the noise that they don't think beyond it or anything for that matter. They're so self-absorbed. They line up in front of their TV, and the TV person tells them how they're to think, and they accept it really without giving much thought to the whole process. Hitler had an interesting quote about people who don't think beyond what's being said. He said this: "How fortunate for governments that the people they administer don't think." Wow. That could probably be said of us today. How fortunate for governments that the people they administer don't think. Today's media, it's corporate controlled. I think the message is controlled by somebody. Who that is, again, I'll leave that for you and the internet to decipher who that is. But the bottom line is, most recently, one of the comedians that has a late night talk show has done stuff about the media where he's shown from station to station to station across networks, across geographics, where they use the exact same words in describing the story. So somebody's writing those words. Somebody is writing the message. And so we sit there, take it in, and think it's because it was said it was true. We have to get beyond that. If we don't engage and get our head in the game, we're not going to like the eventual score. There are some that feel our country is way off track and that we need to get it back. So my message to you today, get a mission, get a passion. You definitely can make a difference. The decisions you make and the paths you take reveal your mission and your passion in life. Again, let me say that again. The decisions you make, the paths you take reveal your mission, your passion in life. So lift up your head, look at the world around you, take your energy wasted on entertainment, and turn it around to making a difference. And you truly, one person, can make a difference. Think of Mother Teresa. She went to Calcutta, India, at really at the against the advice of Rome and the Pontiff. They did not want her to go. At the advice of her bishop, they did not want her to be there. It was not a safe place for a single woman to go. And she went there, decided that she was going to work with the lowliest of societies, the sick, the poor of poor. And guess what? Years later, the world came to her doorstep. You know something? If she wouldn't have followed what she felt was God's will in her heart, God's call in her heart, no one would have known who Mother Teresa was. But you know something? Now she's brought to the world and she's elevated because she put herself in a lowly place. So she truly made a difference. One person can make a difference. She said, these are her words. She said, I alone cannot change the world, but I can cast a stone across the waters that creates many ripples. Amazing woman, Mother Teresa. So you truly can make a difference. So get your head in the game. Get your head out of your cell phone. Get your head away from the TV. Turn off the radio. Do those things. Get your head in the game. Make a difference. If nothing else, make a difference in you and your family. Flash Evolution, that's what we're trying to do, is to create an idea. Get in the game. Start a business. Learn the craft of being an entrepreneur. We have products for that. We've got several videos, and we'll be expanding over time, exposing you to people that are experts in their field so that you can move from A to B quickly and expertly. MyFlashEvolution.com. Visit us. Come on in. The store's open. Again, Jeff Bale.